What's good, YouTube? Watcher Ninja Frog here, back with a different video today. Now, I know we've had a top 5 list on the channel. We've had some experimental stuff here and there. I've kind of been going back and forth with my roots, but I wanted to make a series that I've been wanting to talk about for the longest time. And that is, what did Game Freak do to Lycanroc? Specifically, the Midnight form. This first episode in the series I want to start is me just talking about how Game Freak can take such an amazing Pokemon design in Lycanroc. Just look at him! He is amazing looking. The werewolf Pokemon we have always wanted so bad. And you go and make him trash! He's so bad! So that's what this series is going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 1 of Fixer Upper, aka What's Wrong with Blank? Where we take this Pokemon that Game Freak has utterly destroyed and rebuild it from the ground up. Make it bigger, faster, stronger, whatever we need to do. New abilities, new type combination, whatever we have to do to make sure this Pokemon can become a VGC or a OU singles powerhouse. Now let's get on to the video. Lycanroc's first biggest problem is its typing. Pure Rock typing isn't doing him any favor with those stats. So for the first change, let's make Lycanroc Midnight form into a dual type Pokemon. And when I started this video, I was torn between two equally awesome type combinations, Rock Dark and Rock Fairy. I chose Rock Dark since Stab Crunch is a thing, since he has Crunch. But on the other hand, Rock Fairy could lead to some really cool advantages since, well, fairies get their power from the moon and Lycanroc is a werewolf, so moon-powered Rock Fairy werewolf makes sense. So it could be a hard-hitting Carbink, for example. So for this video, I chose Rock Fairy. But let me know in the comment section down below, which one would you prefer, Rock Dark or Rock Fairy? So let's move on to the next change. For the next change, let's look at his abilities. Keen Eye, Vital Spirit, and No Guard for the hidden ability. Trash. These abilities are so bad. Well, except for No Guard. I'll admit, that's not the worst thing in the world because No Guard Stone Edge and potential Play Rough because of the fairy typing? That's not bad. But let's go ahead and fix this bad boy. Let's go ahead and change Keen Eye and Vital Spirit since who would ever use those ever? For the first ability, I choose Rockhead. Why Rockhead? Because in his Pokédex description, it talks about how opponents try to hit him and he headbutts back with his rocky mane, a rock head. So that makes sense. And then you can give him moves to allow for rock head, which I think he does get some moves. I'll put them on. For the second ability, Pure Power. Pure Power is the ability that is exclusive to only the Medicham line, which doubles your attack stat. This is perfect for Lycanroc, who needs to hit as hard as he can. And a Pure Power boosted Stone Edge, Play Rough, Crunch, anything will deal damage. This makes him into such a huge powerhouse that I can't help but laugh, because just look how good his potential is. If you make him Rock Fairy and then add on Pure Power with Play Rough and Stone Edge, bro, you're done. But with any of those abilities, you have options. So let's go ahead and move to the next change, the moveset. Lycanroc's move pool is the single thing that made me want to make this video. His best moves by level up are, get this, Stealth Rock, Crunch, Rock Slide, Stone Edge, and Rock Climb. That's it! I mean, when you throw the TMs and egg moves in there in the mix, it gets a little better, but not a whole lot better. His best TM moves are, get this, Swords Dance, Brick Break, and Rock Polish. No, seriously, those 3 are the best ones in his entire lineup. It is ridiculous. And then his egg moves, Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, and then Sucker Punch. I'm not making this up. Game Freak made his move pool that bad. Look how bad it is. Why not just give him Ice Fang? You gave him other 2 fangs. This infuriates me to no freaking end. Why not just give him some moves? Like, really, you don't even give this guy Earthquake. But Komala can learn Earthquake? No. We're changing this right now. Okay, so obviously, we give this guy Play Rough, since in my universe, he's part fairy. So Play Rough makes perfect sense. What can we do to give Lycanroc some good type coverage? How about Poison Jab and Iron Head? Poison Jab helps out with those grass type Pokemon, while Iron Head, it's just a good decent stab move. Since he's Rock Fairy, wait, what are his weaknesses for being Rock Fairy again? I gotta find out. Since he still has a times weakness to water, so to make up for his 4 times steel coverage, we obviously give this guy Earthquake. It's not stab, but it can still hit those steel types hard. Since you already gave him Thunder Fang and Fire Fang, just throw in Ice Fang and Psychic Fangs too, why not? You give Lycanroc Psychic Fangs and Ice Fangs. These 2 help out as well. With these changes, giving him Poison Jab and Iron Head to deal with other fairies, and Iron Head for those other rock type Pokemon, as well as Earthquake to deal with the steel types, and you already have Fire Fang, so you can already hit steel types back in advance. And then throwing an Ice Fang and Psychic Fangs for whatever type coverage you might need, I think this helps Lycanroc out tremendously. It's not perfect, mind you. It is not perfect, but this still is good enough with the combination of Stone Edge and Play Rough. Because in my opinion, you have to run those moves for it to be good. Heck, if I had my wish, I'd give this man Accelerock, but that would totally go against what Game Freak did with the whole midday forms faster, while midnight forms slower. Oh, and by the way, can we just point out that you made his signature move Counter? On what universe do you make a Pokemon a signature move Counter and not make him a fighting type to get stabbed from said counter? I'm not sure if that matters, but it still drives my OCD insane. So, next change, stats. Lycanroc's base stats aren't terrible, but we can make them so much better. Here's Lycanroc's stats as follows: 85 HP, 115 physical attack, 75 defense, 55 special attack, 75 special defense, and 82 speed. The attack stack is pretty nice, but let's sweeten the pot, shall we? So what I would do to make this guy a OU Mon, let's go ahead and bump that HP stat up to 90. I don't want to make him too broken. Like, I'm gonna shoot for BL, low tier OU with this. So by making his HP just a little bit better, I don't want to go like too crazy with it. HP stat, 90. But the attack stat, no. This is his highest stat to begin with. We're keeping it that way. His physical attack stat, 140. That's right. So imagine that with a nice pure power boost. It sounds so good in my head that I'm just going insane. It makes me actually physically hurt to know that this possibility exists for my favorite design Pokemon of Lycanroc. But let's move on and let's go ahead and check out that defense stat. 75. It's really in the middle split for me. So I just said let's boost it by 10. 85. 85 physical defense just helps him out so much more than 75. Like, an increase is fine. It's not too broken. I didn't want to make any other stat than the 100. Because otherwise, I would just be making him completely broken. I want him to be balanced. Sure, he has a high attack stat, but that is only attack stat. Like, it's only like highest stat. Everything else is like, it's kind of like, meh, compared to it. Like, it's good. It's good. But it's like, not every stat. I want him to be a little frailer than what I would think. Like, he's got higher defenses, but they're still like, they're gonna hurt. They're gonna hurt. Let's see, the special attack stat, we leave alone. Like, there's no reason to touch it. He's not a special attacker. It's just there. And then for the special defense stat, I said let's go ahead and make both defenses equal and make a special defense 85 as well. Now, those steel type moves are gonna hurt, but this way, I just feel like it would be, just keep them equal like they were before. Just add them 10. And then for his speed stat, I said, let's just go ahead and bump it up to 90. But he isn't incredibly broken. He's just a tiny pinch faster. Just a little pinch. Just a little pinch. And with that, and for that, he has a base stat total of 545. Now, I know that's not crazy, but that attack stat plus a pure power boost, that's gonna hit you hard. I've given you guys my changes. We've changed his ability, his typing, his moveset, and now his stats. Now let's go ahead and do the final part of the video where we go ahead and make a competitive moveset guide on how to use my version of Lycanroc Midnight Form. Let's get to it. And here we are, guys. Here is my spread for Lycanroc Midnight Form if I helped create him. As you can see, I went with the ability Pure Power out of all the options I listed because I feel like that's the one that's most beneficial to Lycanroc Midnight Form. And for his moveset, I chose Stone Edge, Play Rough, Stealth Rock to help whittle some people out back and forth because you never know when you might need that Stealth Rock. And I gave it Iron Head so it could hit back at other fairies as well as some other issues where it might need some coverage. So you get Play Rough for the Dragon and the Dark types. And then you have Stone Edge, but you can also have all these other options, which I really, really like. And then for his health item, I went ahead and chose for myself the Life Orb. So that way, his moves like Stone Edge, Play Rough, and Iron Head will actually just be dealing as much damage as they can. And that's it, guys. That is my take on Lycanroc Midnight Form. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comment section down below what you think I should do. Should I let the series continue with some other mods? What would you like to see? And let me know how you would run Lycanroc Midnight Form with the stats and different changes I made in the comment section down below. And if you're new here, you want to subscribe for more content, make sure you click the subscribe button at the bottom and click the bell to be notified whenever a new video in this series, if it becomes a new series, comes out. And thank you guys so much for all your support. This video took a long time to make and I'm really proud of it, so thank you all once again. I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.